So next we move on to the second manifestation center, and that is our G, or identity center. And this is said to be the seat of our soul. It provides our direction in life and our love, our access to love. And that it acts in terms of being a manifestation center. The energy that we're embodying in this center, meaning our sense of direction and our love, it acts as a magnet to attract opportunities to us. So that's why it can be said to look like it's attracting fate, but it's really not fate. It's really a reflection of the energy that we're embodying. So, it looks like that on the surface though. So if this is open, I love how it says that, or one article said that if you have an open identity center, you're here to learn how to trust the universe, that really your key to success with your identity is learning how to put yourself in the right place at the right time, which is a sense of a feeling of knowing that you're in the right place, and learning how to say where I am is who I am right now. And that's really empowering on a number of levels. One, you kind of let yourself off the hook for the fact that your identity evolves as you go. That's kind of inherent in an open identity center and something that is going to be the case for the rest of your life. You'll find little pieces that you want to add and tweak, and you'll get better and better and better at portraying who you really are as you go through your life. That's a blessing. But it can be tempting to beat up on yourself for being inconsistent. So learning how to say where I am is who I am right now. The other reason that's empowering is because we understand on an even deeper level that, like, here more than anywhere else, we're taking in and amplifying the identity of the environment we're exposing ourselves to. So if you don't, this is where it says trust and admire your environment, because it's your identity. So if you do not trust your environment, if you do not respect it, you don't like it, you think they're doing it wrong, you should leave, because you're becoming more and more and more like them the longer you stay there. So we open identity centers. I put myself in that category because mine is open. We reflect and amplify defined identities. And this is another piece of that superpower. The potential for superpower with an open identity center is that you can basically act as a mirror to other people with a defined identity center. You reflect back to them who they truly are. And that is a gift. That's a service that can help them become even clearer on who they truly are. And in doing so, we act as a chameleon. The open identity center is like a chameleon where we try on different identities, we speak in different ways, we use different words, and all the while we're on some level taking notes of like which pieces fit who we truly are and which pieces don't. So the questions to ask yourself if you're feeling a lack of sense of direction or a lack of self-love, do you find yourself shifting identities over time like a chameleon? Are you extra sensitive to your environment and the way that it makes you feel? And this one, it said that this center more than other centers is extremely sensitive to their environment, because like the key for an open identity center is to be at the right place at the right time. So if you feel uncomfortable in your environment at all, you are not in the right place at the right time. That's the wrong place at the wrong time. And all that can come from that are lessons and tests. So if you want blessings, if you want soul level fulfillment, we need to be walking on the path of right place, right time. That's how those opportunities present themselves. And to do that, we need to feel good in our right here, right now. And so that's where the sensitivity to our environment comes from. So learning how to listen to that and learning how to respect yourself. If you feel uncomfortable in an environment, don't go there. Don't go there. No matter if everybody else is going there and they don't understand why you're not going there. You can go there and you can feel miserable the whole time, but just know you're going to bring that home with you, and you better have a way to wring out the sponge. Otherwise, now you're holding on to it. Or you could just not go there and just don't soak it up in the first place. So it's an empowering thought. Maybe I just won't go to that thing that makes me feel really uncomfortable every time I'm there. So, something to keep in mind. with this one, because it's also a manifestation center, I wanted to add this in that I found from one of the articles. And this comes from Abundance by Design, which is a book on Amazon. So if you're interested in looking more into that, you can just search that title on Amazon and find that. But basically, it puts forward that there are 8 energies that determine our level of abundance. And abundance is something that I feel like is everybody's out there looking for abundance. So this is cool. And I've also been going back and forth a lot lately between the idea, well, really around the idea of true abundance, true wealth. What does that really mean? Because I've made money and I can tell you that's not true wealth, because it can still be very empty. It can still be very unfulfilling to make a big bunch of money. And at this point, I'm looking for a job or work that pays me more than money, because I'm understanding that true wealth exists on a different dynamic. And so these things, I think, truly embody what I've been calling spiritual wealth or true wealth. What I'm sensing is true wealth. And real quick, they are self-love, personal empowerment, alignment with our authentic self. And really, that's deceptive, because in order to align with our authentic self, we have to know who our authentic self is, which is a whole different process. Number 4 is how we've internalized past lessons. That's deep. That's got shadow work written all over it. Number 5 is alignment with spirit, the universe, and higher power. Number 6 is embodiment and body image. Do you love your body? Do you love the way it looks? Do you love the way it feels? Are you fighting against your body, or are you working with your body? So all of that has to do with abundance. Number 7, the capacity to allow and receive. That one, I wonder if that doesn't trip up a lot of people. So many people in this world are so eager to give and to be of service, and then they suck at receiving. Myself used to be the president of that club, and was just very uncomfortable with compliments, with gifts, with any amount of anyone showing me love, because I was so uncomfortable with being loved, which is a sad story for another day. But it's so true that if you don't have an ability to receive, the universe could be showering abundance all around you, and you've got your umbrella up and now it's missing you. And so that's an inability to receive. So learning to put the umbrella down and receive the blessings and the abundance that's already flowing to us, yeah, I can definitely see how that has something to do with our level of abundance. And number 8, service to the greater good. And I think that's trying to get at the intentions and the motives of what we're doing. Like, we can make a lot of money by taking advantage of people, or you could make a lot of money because you invent something that serves humanity, and now you sold 1 billion of them and you made a lot of money because you were helping humanity. So which of those is a truer level of abundance? One of them could potentially haunt you and will for sure cause you to rack up some bad karma that your soul's going to have to pay off. The other is a fulfilling soul level type of abundance, knowing that you've done good. You've done good and you've positively impacted lives around the planet. So it matters, the intentions that we bring to things.